Good evening and welcome back to Cvtv Broadcasting, bringing you the recent news around the community. My name is Argan Hatvani.
And my name is Garna Baldessarian. Today is Thursday, May 28th. Now let's get started with our first news story.
Kids will always vote for Disneyland every time as their summer destination. But if you want to try something different this year, try stopping at the Seven Sycamores Ranch on your way up or down San Joaquin Valley. It's a fun destination that will show your youngsters a little about farm life and will help them understand the importance of California's agriculture. McKellar offers visitors overnight stays in an authentic farmhouse, a kind of bed and breakfast experience. Except the breakfast comes in the form of fresh groceries that the guests cook up themselves. If the 3-bedroom farmhouse is too big, guests can offer economy-sized bunkhouse nearby. Both come complete with hens and baby chicks wandering the grounds, as well as roosters who offer guest wake-up calls for no extra charge. As part of your stay, the Seven Sycamores will ask you where visitors will learn the differences between Navel and Valencia oranges, the best ways to plant them, water them, and harvest them. As you make the drive up and down the San Joaquin Valley, next time take a slight detour into Visalia, where California's agriculture produces more than just fruit and vegetables.
It was a mad day on April 25th when the History Department of the La Crescenta Women's Club held a Mad Hatter's Tea, with proceeds going to fund the club's 100th anniversary celebration in 2011. The clubhouse was decorated in the Mad Hatter's motif, featuring several interesting teapots on each tea table. The tables were outfitted in vintage tablecloths and included displays of collectible hats, hat boxes, and hat stands with giant playing cards that were printed with faces of club members. Fresh roses and orchids completed the decorations. Traditional finger foods were served, including tea sandwiches, fresh fruit, and desserts. Guests were offered their choice from a large variety of teas. 4 guests won prizes for their winning chapeau. Carol Huntwork for Most Unusual, Jonelle Biseggi for Prettiest, Vicky Guagliardo for Silliest, and Carol Jones for Most Appropriately Decorated in the Mad Hatter's theme. Alice in Wonderland's Gloria Beyer, White Rabbit Lily, stopped for a visit, delighting all but especially 4-year-old Kyla Acosta, granddaughter of club member Sandra Varrock. A table full of opportunity prizes was irresistible to bidders, and the winners left happy with their prizes.
In sports news, Crescenta Valley's baseball team traveled 340 miles to Ukiah, California. CV arrived late because of the bus breaking down and resulted in a 15-minute game delay. They did their best to win, but they were defeated by the Ukiah Thunderbirds, the score being 15-7. Ukiah has a record of 26 wins to 2 losses this season, while CV ended it with 17-10. The Thunderbirds' multi-hit games by 7 players had scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Unfortunately, Falcons' third baseman Edward Lee took a bad hop throw in the eye of the bottom of the 3rd and was removed from the game. Good luck next time, Falcons.
In recent news, Descanso Gardens will receive an environmentally friendly garden design to allow local, national, and internationally recognized artists to exhibit their work around the time of June. The Stuart Haga Gallery of Art at Descanso Gardens, that will be located next to the historic Body House, there will be remodeling for additional exhibit space. The goal is to have the 2,800 square foot art gallery completed by March 2010 to coincide with the Botanical Gardens annual Spring Show Festival. This is funded privately by Heather Stuart Haga and Paul Haga Jr. of La Cañada, Flintridge, and will cost around $2.1 million. The gallery is being designed by Frederick Fisher and Partners, Architects of Los Angeles, a firm that has completed numerous academic and cultural commissions. The Stuart Haga Gallery's mission will be to inspire a new appreciation of nature as seen and interpreted through the eyes and hearts of visual artists, says David Brown, Executive Director of Descanso.
And lastly, last Saturday, Crescenta Valley Water District opened its doors at the Glenwood Avenue facility for Water Awareness Day. District employees flipped hamburgers and made snow cones for community members who enjoyed a relaxing afternoon learning what they can do to conserve water. This is an annual awareness event. Each year, the water is available for Californians continues to dwindle and while demand rises. The battle between conservation and consumer has been going on for years, but this year the choice is to save or pay, really pay. CVWD supplies its customers in part from groundwater, but they must also import water from the Foothill Municipal Water District, which receives its supply from the Metropolitan Water District. In April, the MWD told its distributors that they've been receiving less water. Well, that's all from us from the Cvtv studio.
Thanks to the Valley Sun for their continuous support.
If you have any comments or questions, contact us with the information provided below.
Thank you, and see you next week.